So this is going to be like a 2025 recap, um, saying goodbye to the year and looking forward to 2026. This year I turned 42, double blackjack, and I can check a couple things off. Um, One of the most difficult things for me to do was to start making videos, start this channel on YouTube and TikTok. And it came at a suggestion that several of my friends who I've spoken to, and they say that I have a lot of things to contribute in terms of ideas and values. And I disagreed with them, saying, what the fuck do I have to say that hasn't already been said? And what value can I contribute to, social media, to YouTube, to TikTok? And they say just start and go forward with it. Now, fortunately, I love fragrances. I love things, all things olfactory, and that is something was kind of easy for me to get into. The real purpose of the channel is to just unravel ideas and thoughts. Think clearly, smell nicer, feel better overall. So starting this channel was actually a big leap for me because I don't like looking at myself. I don't like editing myself. It's actually very hard for me with ADD to speak and to think coherently without rambling on, which I feel like I'm doing right now, but whatever. So starting the channel was a very big plus, and getting the support from the viewers was actually it was really encouraging. I got to go to Scent Explorer as a result of it because of fragrances, and I got to meet so many wonderful people, people who share in the enthusiasm for smelly water. I got to meet some long-term influencers and reviewers that I've been following for a while. It was just a wonderful experience, so check that off the box. So starting the channel was a big one. Turning 42, double blackjack. I closed my debt gap a lot more, so that's a big plus for me. And being able to, at some point very soon, say that I am debt-free is really rewarding. I went back to the gym earlier this year. I started exercising more. It's always been kind of like a push for me because who am I doing it for? It's more for my health. It's really motivational factor of just go and do it. I had to treat going to the gym like work. I would tell people that I got a new job as a gym rat, and they didn't get that what that meant. It means that now I go to work at the gym, which is I pay myself. And this is what you think about when you go to the gym and your fitness and your health. You are paying yourself. Like, oh, who's paying me? It's not in forms of money. You're paying yourself in forms of fitness and wellness and health. So it's not immediate. Think of it like, every 2 weeks you get a paycheck. So I started the gym, which is funny because when I was 20, 2 decades ago, I was a personal trainer. I was at the gym all the time. I was very active. And as I got older, things started breaking and it became harder to maintain. So it was a big step. I also included VR exercising. If you don't have a virtual reality headset like the Meta Oculus, I would suggest get one and get some weighted vests and some weighted straps. It really gives you a good workout, especially when you're doing something like boxing or, I love archery. So that movement is really, you get a good burn from VR. This year was the longest year, actually the first time that I've been single for like almost an entire year. For most of my life, I was either in a relationship or pursuing a relationship. And this year, it was very much not really. I mean, I've met a couple of people, we've hung out, we've introduced, but the focus was really on just making sure I'm well enough, I'm doing well, and focusing on me and what I really want to get out of, anything, my goals. And one of the things I'll talk about is goals. How to set them and what success means. Can look for it coming up. So 2025 was, for all intents and purposes, it was overall a simple, mediocre year. I still have my job. I'm doing very well there. I got a new boss, which was a big blessing because the old environment was not very conducive to my well-being. Now it is. And yeah, it just, I'm learned to be more grateful for everything that I have, for the space that I'm in, for really the what we consider standards or privileges that many people did not have even 50, 60 years ago. So we're very blessed to live in the time that we are right now, especially for fragrance enthusiasts, especially for being able to go on a platform and find and absorb information and entertainment. It's wonderful. Now for 2026, I'm hoping to continue. I'm looking forward to continuing the channel and looking forward to creating more or contributing more to the fragrance community, to the content space. I do have several fragrances that I'm currently reviewing, and their videos are coming up. So 2026, there are going to be many fragrance reviews coming up, but I really hope to dig more into the other aspect of the channel, which is the unraveling of concepts, things that people don't like to touch about. I really started mapping out and thinking about things like, what does it mean to be successful? What is the real meaning of passion? How do we find quality? And then get into spirituality, and then also touch on relationships, and how relationships are formed. Am I an expert in the field? Self-proclaimed maybe, because I do have degrees in psychology, but I'm a rigorous reader of the topic, of all things behavioral sciences, relationships, spirituality. So I'm hoping to unravel those ideas and share that with people. 2026 also, I'm hoping finally to become debt-free, or at least be very close. I'm very close to that, which is a big milestone for me. I'm hoping this year for 2026 that I focus more on my health and well-being, want to get into better shape, watch my daughter grow another year, which is, for me, that is like the penultimate peak of everything that I do, is just to watch her grow and to see the world unravel in front of her eyes. That is the major unravel, is just to watch her experience, growth and maturity. There's nothing more I'm more proud of than my daughter, and just witnessing her evolve and become a woman, and helping her to become a woman, to become a good human being. So 2026, I'm looking forward to the many things that could come about, and hopefully, really give back to the community, to people, so something that they can look back and something they value, something that they can take with them, and maybe change their ideas, change their perspectives, and help them think clearly. Hopefully I'll help them smell better, and at the end of it, just overall feel better. So for those of you, I've actually hit 100 subscribers, not on TikTok. I'm still waiting to hit that on YouTube, but that was a big, wow. So thank you. I'm grateful for everybody who are subscribing, reviewing, and engaging, and I hope to engage with more people. And so those first who joined up and watched me and commented and engaged, I'm very grateful to you, because you helped me continue. You kept pushing me forward and remind me that just keep going at it. So thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. Thank you for listening. And thank you for enduring my unravelings. I'm grateful for 2025, and I'm looking forward to what this year can bring. And I'm hoping that you will be there with me, and you will be joined by many, many new faces. So thank you, and I will see you next year.